Good morning, everyone. It's Evelyn. I have a Divine Masculine Twin Flame read for you. Let's take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and healing out to you guys. Today is August 27th, 2020. And this reading was done late yesterday for yesterday and today. And so we're going to get right into it. It was done at 4:50 yesterday afternoon. The SIRIAN Starseed deck. It's a 7-deck read for those of you not familiar. And the main deck is the SIRIAN Starseed deck. We have the mini Rider-Waite as clarifiers. We have the Tarot Sexual Magic, the Numerology deck, the Romance Angels, and Universal Golden Tarot, and the Gilded Tarot. And it is a general read, so if something doesn't resonate with you, please don't force it to fit. There's a lot of energy on the table with 7 decks. And it is for the Divine Masculine Twin Flames. That means it affects the Divine Masculine within the feminine as well. So the spread in front of you, I don't have the picture of the basic cards, but I'll post that. So this is the main read on the table. And let's see, we finished, so the SIRIAN Starseed deck was cut and dealt at 4:27 yesterday afternoon. And 4 is the Emperor, 27 is the Ace of Wands. And I finished clarifying at 4:50, which is the Emperor and the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. The Emperor and the 10 of Cups, that emotional fulfillment, the end of an emotional cycle. The major arcana for this read in front of you are Guidance, which is like the Hierophant, Chariot, and Reflection, which is like the Hermit. And before the read and after the read, because I always pull a few cards on either end of the read. Before the read, the Tower came up, upright, by the way, and after the read, the Alchemy or Temperance card came up, as well as the Shadow card or the Devil card. We had 1 Pentacle, 2 Swords, 4 Wands, and 1 Cup. And the court cards were the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. Before the read, the Knight of Swords also came up. So a lot of young energy there with 2 Knights and a Cup, and a Page, rather. And then the numbers in the code line for my read, we had triple 2s, so 2's really important, and then double 6s. And it was all about compassion and love. The code line number that came up was 16 from 6 and 10. 6 of the Lovers, 10 of the Wheel of Fortune, 16 is the Tower again. And the other numbers that came up were 1241, which is the Hangman and the Ace of Cups. The 222, as I told you, and the 66. 66 is actually the Queen of Pentacles. And 22 is the Fool. And of course, 2 is the feminine vibration, but it's also that one-on-one energy, relating one-to-one as opposed to groups. The other numbers, 10 of the Wheel of Fortune, 12 of the Hangman again, 26 of the Page of Wands, 67 of the Knight of Pentacles, 710, which is 0 or source energy, backing up to 71 of the 3 of Pentacles, 25 is the Knight of Wands, and then 56, which is the 2 of Swords. So the code line, being all about compassion and love, was pretty simple. It was just about the Divine Feminine, the Sophia collective consciousness for the Divine Feminine was coming up, perhaps with a tad of attention to the nth degree, in ending pain or dealing with that 10 of Swords energy of ending it, because it's definitely been coming up reverse this week about the worst being over and the bliss setting in regarding grounding and integrating, or the GI tract. GI tract could be coming up to clear, GI and GU, so gastrointestinal mainly. And then also there may be some GIs coming home from this energy. So the Saint after death, in a leader of good news to the nth degree, after the war or the pain, and perhaps someone may have GI upset as well. But this is all around compassion and love and loving yourself first as well. Sophia toggling up after death, which is after death of whatever your situation is. and it's the template of Jesus and Mary Magdalene, the journey to the nth degree of high vibration destiny of the blind or the orphan, the grounding and integrating, and also, again, the GI system, the GU system was coming up, and also perhaps some military people may be coming home. Pain after death, riding in from the war to the nth degree, ending pain, and grounding and integrating. And again, this is your dark God and Lu are coming up. So that shadow, the light and shadow, both sides of yourself, and having compassion and love for that. So this read starts out with the Ace of Crystals here in this underlying energy with the clarification cards on top. The cards below that were the Six of Cups upright, the Knight of Swords upright, the Tower upright, and the Two of Cups reversed. And the Ace of Pentacles was reversed. So the read starts out with loving kids and or twin or soulmate energy here of the past. Messenger of truth or the knight in shining armor suddenly disconnects, breaks up, or not seeing eye to eye, or not seeing face to face. Withholding time, money, and energy, or a new life, or the diamond is not quite ready yet. Grounding and integrating, offer of new passion from the Page of Wands reversed, the Knight of Swords rushing back with the truth while finding peace, or traveling in peace at the same time. Inspired to go back and forth with the Queen of Pentacles, or the Page of Wands reversed may be jealous, offering sex only when they're actually thinking of someone else, is offering love or flirting with him. So this is the Page of Wands energy, and this could be a child offering love as well. So if it's not sex, it's that creativity or fun energy with a parent. But the Page of Wands may be jealous and offering that sexual energy or creative energy only when they think someone else is offering that love or flirting with them. So it's very conditional, like they don't really want to give that attention to them, but they do it to compete to get their own attention. Or the Knight of Swords is bored of speaking and wants to get away, perhaps with the Queen of Pentacles and not the Page of Wands reversed. So that may be a child, they want to go on vacation, but not with the children. And the child might be not on board with that, right? So the Knight of Swords upright and the High Priestess upright, surrendering to performing without lover at work or without affection at work, with issues perhaps with work or losing money at work, or present to the gift of the moment in a bold move to separate or break up, to burn a bridge, right? A lot of the masculines might be people who have like vowed never to burn bridges with people, right? Because they always want to make peace with everybody. But this is them standing up for themselves and knowing that they must burn a bridge. And the bridge over River Kwai was coming up the past couple of days. And also a lot about bridges yesterday. London Bridge was falling down. So burning a bridge with Sphinx or Minx and the dogs guarding the chariot on a mission to hurt themselves, or knowing that this mission will break a heart or two or three. Worth waiting for, and it is safe to love came up in the underlying energy as the evil empress with options and issue at work, or fantasy third party through work at a distance and a wish come true. You may be feeling feet in bed with you, with your armor off, two together at a distance or two apart yet together. Is it possible to close the distance gap? Is it real at 534, which is the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands? Follow your dreams, which is number 85, and then surrender was beneath that, 91. 91 is a reflection of 19, which is the sun, and 85 is a reflection of 58, which is the reflection of the Four of Swords, which I always see as grounding the 5D into your reality. So the follow your dreams is coming up as the reflection of that. The Hierophant is out being seen as the Page of Cups reversed in disconnect from the Page of Pentacles reversed. Rejected, perhaps, and in need of help, or at work acting like children, or at temple or church and kids are misbehaving, sitting together or apart, they can't get along, or there's disconnect between them. So this could be two kids or two inner children. One wants love, one wants money, withholding and separation, in need of help, money, or opportunity to get their wish and follow their dreams. Lovers hiding, rejected and vulnerable to harsh conditions, in exile, perhaps destitution or homelessness, or injured or dealing with illnesses. The Knight of Pentacles looking left before going back or right. When the Knight of Wands reversed plays the Queen of Pentacles upright and sparks fly or disaster strikes. The Knight of Wands reversed, the one who shows too much leg or too much red, and the Queen of Pentacles, peacock, suddenly blows their top, their crown, their cover, or their mind, or just things are just blown out of the water, perhaps out of proportion, as the divine masculine perhaps may be kicked out, or someone is thrown from a car in an accident. Or the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles together, and the Knight of Wands reversed and the Page of Cups reversed are together at the same time. Or two kids suddenly, and there's the lovers were upright in this underlying energy, so there could be two parents and two kids. Like there could be a kid who has a boyfriend who may be having sex with their boyfriend or girlfriend, and the parents don't know about it, and then they find out about it here. So, and actually it could be like at the same time, like the parents may kick the kids out so they can have some private time together, but there could be kids who are also doing the same thing. So the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles together, and the Knight of Wands reversed and the Page of Cups reversed, the more child energy, or they could just be younger energies, together at the same time. Or two kids suddenly thrown out so the parents could have their private time or sex, or parents found kids having sex and threw them out in the cold. In the recent past is the Two of Swords upright, knowing the Two of Swords upright is like being in your knowing and pretending not to know, or being in your knowing and staying out of it because you want to keep your energy clear. So it's the energy coming up on that is like in the past, knowing that you're sharing sexual energy and yet withholding time, money, and energy at the same time and keeping to yourself. The Queen of Swords reversed, implementing a plan to get back what was stolen from the workplace perhaps, or running away from work issues, overworking without the proper tools, insecurity or manipulators around them, perhaps tying their hands, holding them captive, chained to the desk, or it's not working, withholding the time, money, and effort from their sunshine, from their kids, from exposure, or not aligned at work and need to play hardball, or stop overworking and play ball in the sun and expose everyone. The foundation here for the masculine is the Page of Cups reversed. In energetic exchange at present, or didn't like their gift. So it could be a child who didn't like their gift and is taking it back, or it could be an adult acting like a spoiled child and behaving like that. The Page of Cups reversed and a lot of back and forth energies with the divine masculine present to a death, dark night of the soul, transitioning over the 4D bridge, transformation, transition, and the King of Cups, patient with Six of Cups, kids, or it could be father and child energy who have a very close bond, where the King of Cups has been a very patient angel with the Page of Cups reversed, but now they may be losing their patience with them. Maybe they feel like they've given them too much liberty. And this could be a partner too, who's acting like a spoiled brat. Perhaps Scorpio, Pisces, or Sagittarius here, or Dark Knight, patient angel, best friends, or soulmates, and the King of Cups upright and the Page of Cups reversed have a lot to say about it, or feel rejected from the situation. The central energy here is the Knight of Wands upright, passionately rushing in to present the truth and cause surrender, or the Knight of Cups reversed and the High Priestess hang out and suffer in silence together, or just, purge, cry, whatever they need to do together. Or someone's under arrest, literally, or ordered to rest, so bed rest. The Knight of Wands orders a nurse, perhaps, or an aide, or the High Priestess is to be with the Knight of Cups reversed, up all night, just in case, or so they can rest without being disturbed or manipulated into being handcuffed. Or the Knight of Wands is rescuing a child, a friend, or a sibling, or trying to get a secret out of them at 606. And that's the lovers and the lovers. So I said there may be two sets of lovers here. And that would make sense any which way anyway, because if the masculine's in a relationship, he's always in two relationships because he's connected to his twin. So at 608, which is the lovers and the 8 of the strength card, the challenge for the masculine is the 6 of Wands reversed, falling off the horse, feeling like a failure, or just doing things under the radar, or no or negative attention, unstable, moving, visiting, or ending a marriage, or holding back an announcement. Or Aquarius reversed is making a fool of themselves in front of the children, or in front of a Leo, or in front of everyone, falling on their face or from grace, and the King of Wands upright is watching the bird take off and do nothing about it. or allowed them to fall and make the mistake. So someone may be actually for a change, allowing kids or a partner to, reap the consequences of their actions and not save them, allow them to make their own mistakes and then correct them themselves. Or the King of Wands star perhaps fell and was exposed. Or the King of Wands Leo and Fool reversed, Aquarius reversed, and Aries reversed at night feeling sad or regretful about a Cancer, or Cancer is sad, disappointed, and the Queen of Wands reversed is tired, sick, or mad and takes a turn for the worse, or has a hard time with jealousy issues, or the Knight of Cups reversed. Or the Knight of Cups reversed is moody and bored, with the King of Swords reversed, Cancer or grieving Cancer, or at night being offered new passion and growth. And then the Knight of Pentacles upright offers help, money, or opportunity or proposition to a prisoner or someone who has their hands tied. The Sovereign Queen of Pentacles left behind in exile or injured or ill. Going back and forth with a lot of energy or communication or travel, or just arrows of love with the King of Cups upright, or the Knight of Cups reversed, rescinded an offer of love to the King of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles upright rescinded their offer of sex to them, helping those trapped or imprisoned and single and exiled in energetic exchange with the King of Cups. Unconditional love, supposedly. So it's like two different knights. Once one was offering love and the other was offering sex, they both are rescinding their offers, whether it's from the King of Swords reverse or from each other. Then in the now moment, the crowning position there is the Guidance card upright, which is also the Hierophant, but it is called Guidance, and it's regarding Buddha or Sphinx is the prominent energy on it. The Queen of Cups upright, happy with themselves, receiving love from guides, or that's someone with them. Or the Hierophant Knight of Cups reversed, Taurus or religion, or Empress ringleader, or Taurus ends an emotional cycle in a big bang, or the Big Bang Theory, or going out in style, or going out with a bang, or in sudden death, ending, dark night, or transition, it seems. And that's the Empress. She's upright, but she's the ringleader, so I'm not sure what to make of that one. Separated, in debt, inequity, or scammed, and not sharing, the Knight of Pentacles offers help to performer or juggler, getting sucked into Leo or ego energies of partying perhaps, or a death or funeral, wanting to be alone where everyone else wants to get together and party afterwards. There may be like somewhere to go and eat food or go have drinks with people after the funeral. And this is specifically saying that someone wants to be alone here. Probably the Divine Masculine. And grieve at night, keeping to self, or that's a Cancer that's doing that. Perhaps over the worst, or it could be that Cancer could be involved with the death if there is a death here. Over the worst and feeling bliss with the King of Pentacles upright, jealous of prisoner or someone with anxiety, or jealous of those the Knight of Pentacles helps. No longer sharing with those who insist on staying in the victim consciousness or in drinking or depression, as Sagittarius takes another drink or mixes a potion for their daughter or friend. At 6:38, which is the Lovers and the Queen of Cups, misery loves company, deliberating final judgment. Will they press charges or not? So someone maybe maybe toying with the Divine Masculine, whether or not they're going to press charges against them or not, and this could be their partner. Father and child, or inner self and shadow, may be kicked out or put in exile from the home and or business. So it's not really completely clear who may be getting kicked out. 6:40 is the Lovers and the Page of Cups. In losing battle or done fighting, a fire sign with attitude dumps a whole workload on the Emperor in a bold move. It's like they quit or dump all their work and leave. This could be leaving the relationship too if it's someone whose work and home are combined. But soon as the Chariot in a bold move to dump emotional attachments and expose all post-war regarding divorce and or justice, and of course the justice is Libra energy, standing up for themselves to immature people, perhaps they're standing up to immature people, perhaps spies or, people who've been snooping around, or the Page of Swords reversed, spreading rumors about the Ten of Cups family, with the King of Swords reversed out of options, or feeling that way anyway. The family keeping the King of Swords reversed and the Page of Swords reversed apart. They may be mediating them, perhaps a Libra and a Cancer, Aquarius, or Gemini. The Page of Swords reversed, lashing out, refusing to be schooled by Aquarius reversed. So that could be to the Page of Swords, and the adult could be an Aquarius, King of Swords reversed. And this again can be a parent and their child. Or while deliberating, swallowing their pride, holding back a decision or announcement, or judge or jury is out for deliberation. He sees himself as reflection or the hermit, with dreams come true, healer or hermit shedding light on their dreams, or Aquarius in a breakup or lack of affection, being indecisive, or Aquarius, Virgo, and Gemini reversed, and the Divine Masculine amidst a star and an X. The Knight of Wands letting go, or was let go, or while fixing things up, the Knight of Wands is out running errands, or working out, or rushing out to buy something, walking away from hardball with the King of Wands, or playing hardball, or withholding time, money, and effort. There's no love lost between the Hermit and the King of Wands here, or in Aquarius or Star walking away, or takes a walk while the Knight of Wands is out running. Or Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, and the King of Wands, Sagittarius perhaps, living separate lives, or need to fix the house before they can take off. Getting to know each other, and beneath that was romantic feelings for the Divine Masculine. Around him, or how he is seen, is the Two of Wands reversed, without options, out in the cold, sovereign without family, losing money, family, or business, or one sovereign and the other with dysfunctional family, or sovereign and looking for a family or a community that doesn't drain them. Devil or Capricorn waves under the radar, and the devil could be your addictions or codependencies. They may be tempting you. So the devil or Capricorn waves under the radar at sovereign over loss of family, business, or money. The block for the masculine here is the Ten of Swords reversed, which is the bliss state. That's when the worst is over, and allowing the bliss in, that they can believe that they can have that kind of life where they feel that good. The Ten of Swords reversed, bliss, with the Ten of Cups blocking him from the Page of Swords reversed, without options. And this could be someone trying to keep someone away from their child as well. So the King of Swords and the Page of Swords could be fighting with each other, or there could be people between them trying to keep them apart, and they don't want to be apart. But I was definitely getting more of a fighting energy, but I could be picking up the fighting to get together. The love and the compassion comes up here, but even more so for the masculine here is domestic harmony. The Seven of Wands rising above the drama, with flame in hand to tango, to be neutral and out in the cold, in energetic exchange or an expressing of feelings, arrows of love, with the King of Cups suddenly complete, or sudden exposure around the world, keeping others at bay. Scorpio and Pisces, or mind-blowing Pisces or sealed divine feminine in the 5D world, patient, no longer conflicted, dumping burdens on a fire sign, Aquarius reversed, or on the Emperor reversed, Sag upright, dumping on Aquarius reversed in a bold move to get out of this place, or to get away from the Empress or Cancer. Sagittarius, frog growing to prince, with shadow waving, or that maybe a Capricorn, and the Empress on top. There could be two different Empress energies here. Actually, it could be three different Empress energies. So remember, Empresses can be grandparents or bosses. They can be your partner, especially if they're an older partner, or it could be someone who's pregnant. So there could be a lot of different Empresses here, and from the different decks Empresses, they all carry a different Empress energy. So we have the Tarot of Sexual Magic Empress, and she's very, someone craving power and sex, and wants to control men, right? And then we have the Gilded Tarot, where she's the ringleader. And then we have the traditional deck card, where she's more of, the grandmother energy, but still the Empress, So there could be 2 to 3 different Empress energies here. And it just because the Empress doesn't mean it's a Taurus. It's either an Empress or a Taurus. So if the card's representing a Taurus, it's not representing the Empress at the same time. But it can be an Empress who's a Taurus as well. It just depends on what the other cards are around it. So The at 7:12, which is the Chariot and the Hangman, waiting for him. It's like the Empress, this Empress here, which is the mini Rider-Waite Empress, which is, you know, that traditional, you know, kind person who's an upright Empress who has it all together, is waiting for him to put her heart back in, doing well either way though, and withholding from the Page of Cups reversed, reflecting without options, knowing the Knight of Wands is challenged by a fall they had or failure, or they were caught under the radar. Maybe, again, like I said, some might have been caught having sex, and that could be kids. Boldly moving, and that could be a partner getting caught with an affair as well. But boldly moving or traveling now that the worst is over, with guidance or hierophant standing up for themselves, patient with growth and shadow work, withholding and keeping to self in tower moments or sudden event epiphanies, and the Page of Cups reversed and the Knight of Wands suddenly married under the radar, or hiding from Taurus or hierophant their love, or sudden change of mind about having sex or getting married, so somebody might suddenly not do that. Perhaps Taurus and Virgo withholding from the Page of Cups reversed and the King of Wands, kids or work. In a bold move, the Knight of Wands stands up to Taurus or hierophant, and Sagittarius is growing up with Capricorn or expanding their shadow side and loving themselves. Taurus upright, Cancer upright, Virgo upright, maybe a group here, and then there's also Sagittarius upright and Capricorn upright. So 6 of Cups, they could be loving kids or soulmates or, you know, best friends from the past or siblings. And then the Knight of Swords in a sudden disconnect, or the 6 of Cups, children or past soulmates, receive sudden urgent message of disconnect, or they don't agree about what they've heard and then withhold from each other in separation, so then they get mad at each other. So I'm going to pull an energy deck card to see how this all comes together. And it's 27. Oh, look how perfect that is. Today's the 27th. So this reading, again, was done late yesterday for today, really. And so for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? And let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and reality for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Just one more shuffle here. Okay. So let's see. What is our takeaway from this read today? What does the Divine Masculine need to know from this read? We got a little cluster there. The bottom of the deck is the Angel of Strength. So this for me is a combination of the 10 of Cups and the Strength card. So it's that emotional fulfillment while being strong at the same time, which is partly about growing up. There's also can be Leo energy of watching, being careful of that ego, because this also can be the light side of the Empress energy. So in this deck, the woman with the coin, I feel, is the dark Empress, and this is the light Empress here. Oh, look, by the way, right below the Angel of Strength is the man with a coin, okay? So again, they could consider themselves a power couple. But these are two people who both have, you know, kindness in them. And this is 43, which is the 3 of Cups of coming together, of joy and happiness. So, and Spirit's connecting with me. And the door to romance is right behind that. So it looks like it's something new. And then the cards that came out for you, we have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, which is 36, the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands was reversed in this read. So it's about dumping the burdens. So where here she looks kind of bored. We're not sure what she wants to do. She's just kind of la, 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 la. That could be kind of an airy energy. But they're dumping all their burdens. So this could be the person who actually dumps that load and takes off, because she's actually reversed. So she's no longer in this, like, this apathetic, I should say, position. But it's also the second chakra of that sexual energy or creative energy, which we talked about in the read. Then we have the thinking man, who's 46. That's the 6 of Cups, which was also significant in the read, which was upright. And this is about being a child again and finding what toys you like to play with, but as an adult, right? So that's really getting into your creativity of being your authentic self and connecting to your higher self. And then the indecision around this with the number 8, so that pulls back in the strength energy of this card from the foundation. All right, so this is kind of connected to this. So this person may need to decide between one and the other. Okay? Those may be the two ways to go. It may be that maybe you have this already, because it's connected to this. Should I stay or should I go? So someone might be deciding whether I should stay or should I go. So whether it's the masculine energy or the feminine energy around them, that may, be left up to your situation. I also am very much getting the connection between this and this. So this could be mother and child here. All right, and there could be a separation between a father and child and their mother. And again, this could just represent two different people, like one, who do I choose? So this could be a younger person and this could be the older person. So it's just referencing that. So it could be multiple situations. It could be your situation, your work relationship. Do you want to stay in this or do you want to go with this? Because he's discovering some new work he wants to do. Or it had to have to do with your relationships, whether this is a child or these are two different people, one younger than the other. Okay, but making a decision about which way to go. But it looks like deciding based on creative pursuits and what you really love to do. And the underlying energy is angel of strength. So you have the strength and emotional fulfillment to go either way. So I just want to see if the strength card, the strength card was upright in this read, which is actually good because this is the number 8 of the strength card. Well, actually, it's actually saying that because this is 8 and connected to the strength card, but this card's also connected to the strength card because of the lion, I'm getting that you think it's strong not to decide to stay, which means that you're probably making the wrong decision. Because by not making a decision, you're making a decision because you're staying in your current situation. Does that make sense? So being strong, that they're saying, isn't helping you right now because it's keeping you in a place of indecision, which means you're not making the right decision because you're still thinking you need to make a decision. Okay? So that's what I'm getting there. All right, so make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and just take it easy this month and love yourself first. Enjoy the rest of your summer and rise and be loved, guys. Bye.